Yo, it's your boy Jay Boogie back with another video today. Make sure you guys don't forget to like and comment under this video. So today I would talk about SGA, aka Mr. Consistent, on his phenomenal 23-24 season recap. So pretty much, man, where do I begin with this? So basically, man, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man, SGA, dude's a walking bucket. Been an incredible player for OKC this season. Pretty much led this team, to the playoffs. Pretty much been the number one seed team or number two, or pretty much a top two team in the West. And pretty much, man, as phenomenal he was, we already knew just from 2 seasons ago how phenomenal he was offensively as a player. As his game kept evolving. And, pretty much you seen this clip, man. Once he get in that mid-range area within the free throw line, my goodness, bro, it's strictly dangerous for defenders, because the biggest thing I learned by his game, finally, as a package, as a total package, is that the fact that once he do that little deceleration move and that body bump in the mid-range, it's over with, because he can make easily 8 straight buckets off that type of move. And pretty much he's one of the best mid-range shooters, scorers we have in the league. This man can get any buckets, any type of wear on the court. And basically with him, it's almost like as if, once you get in that mid-range area, take his mid-range, he know how to do up and under moves, step throughs, pump fakes, and then he can finish at the rim. And the biggest thing I really loved about his game overall this season, including to the playoffs, which I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but is that he got better defensively, of blocking shots, being more involved defensively, getting steals. He always been great at getting steals, but he looked 20 times more locked in on defense half of the time throughout the season, and obviously in the postseason, especially in the postseason. He was great defensively in the postseason. I think he averaged just around close to two blocks per game. And pretty much with him, SGA, man, like I said, man, I think he won Player of the Month back in December of last year, and I think he won Player of the Week of this year, I think during the first week of January. So, man, Shai, man, pretty much like he said, being consistent. And this guy, literally, I think the second half of the season, or around February-ish, I think he had consecutive games where he did not average below 30 points per game. And he basically averaged 30 points in the regular season. So, man, and coming to the playoffs, man, pretty much, especially against that Mavericks, man, Mavericks series, he was out of his mind in terms of scoring. I think he averaged like 32 points per game. And, Shai, man, pretty much is definitely one of the best young players in the league, one of the faces of the league. With him, it's like, we look at his game, it's not too flashy, but it can be flashy when he want to be. And like I said, one of the best mid-range scorers we got in the league, one of the better finishers we have also in the league. And he's gotten better at drawing fouls. He know how to draw fouls. And like I said, once he changes the momentum of speed and throws defenders off in terms of pump fakes and up and unders and the step throughs, he can easily draw fouls. And no matter who's guarding him, he always gonna use that body bump move to create space and knock down the mid-range shots and turn around mid-range shots. But Shai has definitely deserved, like I always been preaching, he should have won MVP, but they gave it to Nikola Jokic, he also well deserved, but I always advocated for him to win MVP. But Shai, man, he's still very young, man. He got many years left to go, and he's already making a name for himself even more, and it's pretty much setting the tone for OKC. And now they're bringing along Alex Caurso, who is another player similar to Lu Dort, a guy that can defend, knock down threes, and probably obviously ain't gonna be scoring as much like that offensively, but defensively, him and Lu Dort and I think his last name Wallace from the bench. Man, perimeter-wise on defense looks that just much better for OKC and Alex Caurso. And you bring in hartenstein from the Knicks, the big man from the Knicks, and projected him to the starting lineup for OKC, along with Shai Holmgren. Speaking of that, the other guys, other two players that's been phenomenal with Shai this season, my boy J-Dub, Jalen Williams. Man, this dude has been incredible this season along with Shai. You know, you've seen this clip, man. He's a great transition player on the fast break. Pretty much compared to his rookie season, he has been smooth, fluid, consistent three-point shooter, knock it down at a consistent rate. You've seen this clip. Got good size, good ball handling ability, and he can drive to the rim, use his size. He's strong. He's not soft in terms of being aggressive, and he can defend as well. So he pretty much, the best way I describe his game, he pretty much is an all-around player on both ends. More of like a scorer, a two-way scorer, because of the fact that he can got the mid-range, he can finish, but he really improved and got so much better at his three-point shots. And he's been a bright gem, especially he's been a bright gem in the playoffs against the Pelicans. I think he averaged like 21 points per game. And honestly, seeing this clip, how he was going off against the Pelicans on the road and at home. So, man, J-Dub, man, has been a great second option under Shai, and for OKC, they are a great duo in terms of scoring and guys that can go off and get you like 20 plus points per game any given night. And like I said, J-Dub, man, pretty much he's a dog, and you know, and he's shown that and this is just his second season, I believe. So, man, if this way he did in second season, I can't imagine what he's gonna do next season and the next season and the next season. So, man, shout out to my boy J-Dub, man, because this dude, like they showed up and showed out in the regular season and the postseason. So shout out to J-Dub. And lastly, Chet Holmgren. You know, pretty much I think I described about him. He showed glimpse of the OKC KD from 08 through like a little bit early 2010 of how he can score the ball. Maybe doesn't have the same ball handling skills like a early KD, but how he can score the ball, smooth scorer, nice jump shot, can shoot the three. But the biggest thing about his game is that he's a great rim protector. Averaged 2 blocks in the regular season, and he averaged 2 blocks in the postseason. And he's seen this clip, man. He also another big, kind of like the Jaren Jacksons and them. Can take bigs out the dribble, nice ball handling skills, can finish at the rim with either hand. Aggressive. He's pretty, for his size, you wouldn't think he's an aggressive finisher around the rim, but he actually is, and that's a great thing. He uses his wingspan to his advantage. Can rebound the ball, and like I said, he can score the three, the mid-range. But like I said, defensively, he's such a gem. Can answer shots, block shots. He's a great rim protector. And always you've seen this club, and you've seen what he did in the regular season and the postseason. So then I think he won Rig of the Month 2 times this season, and you know, pretty much is, you know, well deserved. Gonna make his dude has been balling out in the regular season, and then honestly he did well in the postseason. So Chet Holmgren, man, has been a bright gem, and that trio of them three, one of the best big threes already in the league, especially of a young core per se. So that's my take on Shai, and pretty much, you know, has been very dominant, phenomenal this regular season. I can't wait for what he's gonna do next season, and then what he's gonna do for Canada, you know, during the Olympics tournament thing. So so that's my take on that. I love you guys. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. J Boogie is out.